Okay, let's see R syntax, some R syntax. R syntax most used. The first syntax we are going to see is a comment. When you want to write something for you as a note to show what you were doing so that you can remember, you use a hashtag, because if you run this code in after a hashtag, it can't show anything, right? All right. So the next code is the next syntax is a variable. How to write variables in R. Let's say variable B. You use less than minus sign. Let's say it's equal to 2, right? When you run it, it shows in the environment in the console. C, you can also use equal sign, equal to 4. When you run it, it also shows. But most of the time we use this less than and minus. Variable D, um, maybe like gems. Right. Variable E, maybe true. True. All right. So these number variables, these digits, they are just called numeric variable. Numeric variable. When it is a name, it's a character variable, and when it is true or false, it is a logical variables. These are mainly three types of variables. All right. The next syntax is a print. A print. When you want to compute the operations, you can use a print. Print, it will open in a function. Then if you click, it will open a parenthesis. If you put A plus B, there is no A. Okay, B plus C. Okay. If you hit Control and the Enter, it will provide an answer. All right. You can also print all operations. Let's say B times C. All right. Same thing. Print B over C. All right. The answer. Let's say print B minus C. All right, this is the answer. All right, this is a print syntax. By the way, you can just perform operation without a print. Let's have a look. You can just come and say B plus C. If you run this code, then it will provide the same answer as a print. All right. The next syntax is function. Function. Let me define my function. This is just a name, you can give it to whatever you want. Then function will open. If the open, you need just to give it a number, let's say e is equal to 4, then f is equal to 6. All right. Then you open a card brace, and you need to return. Return is open. Then return maybe e plus f. All right. You can also my function function h is equal to 4, k is equal to 7, then card brace print function, let's say h times k. All right, let's give a different name. Can run this one. Can run this one. Okay. All right, this is a function syntax. Let's go to another syntax, which is a condition. Let's use if and else. Condition syntax. You remember our B, C, D, E. Let's use just B, which is equal to 2. If you open parentheses, B is greater than, let's say 5, all right? And we know above B is equal to 2. So we needed to print, use card brace. Print is coming here, just hit it. Give it a condition. Let's say if it is true, then say yes. But if it's not, you use else. Condition, syntax. Then you print whatever you want, and say no. Since these are character variable, you have to use the quotation mark. All right, then run this code. Yes, it's no, because our b is equal to 2, but we gave it a condition. If b is greater than 5, is it yes or is it no? Our case, our b there, up there, our b is equal to 2. So is it smaller than b? Let's change this sign. Let's put small than. All right. If we hit this code, then it will say yes. All right. This is if and else condition syntax. All right. Let's go to the next syntax. Which one? Maybe we can look at loop. We are going to see two loops, the for and the while. Okay. If you come and write for, it will open. It will open a variable. We need to give it a variable. Let's x. Okay. It will open another vector. Give it a range. Let's can you compute from 2 to 9? Yes. And then it will need to print what? Print our variable, which is x. You run this code and it will show. This loop for x in, you see it gives a range from 2 to 9. It gives all the variables. All right. There is another loop called while, but you need it first to give it a variable. Let's say y is equal to 3. Let's say to 3. Okay, then while it will open, you give it a condition. All right, give it a condition. Let's say our y should be less than or less than 7. Okay, now it will open a print what? Our variable, which is y. Okay, let me just magnify to see. Y, and here we need to give it a range. Our y should be y, let's say y plus 1. So this is the increment you want to add to this condition. If you run this one, it shows error. Let's see why this error. Sometimes you need to be careful to write it. Sometimes you need to give it spacing. All right, here. Let's run it. Why not find? Oh, okay. Yeah, why not find? Because we didn't learn it. First, let's learn it. Why here, and then come here, learn this why. All right. All right. It gives us this one. You see, what does while do? It takes our variable 3 and compute add 1 according to our condition. Our condition is y less than 7, you see. Then it will give us numbers from 3 to less than 7, which is 6. Let's see here, if we change here less than and equal to include the 7. If we run this code, you can just select all together and run it. It will give it 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 because we have also included our 7. These are just a few of the most used syntaxes, and you can just practice with them. Thank you and see you in next video.